Hello, my TV. Alihia here as usual. And today I'm joined by Paul Paseli. Did I get that right?
Yeah, that's correct. Yes.
Yeah, we're at the Universe Multicultural Film Festival hosted by Lynn Tang. And it's the 2024 one, but this is not your first one, right?
No, it's not my first one. I've been here for the past 5 years, I would say, and I've won two trophies before
Yeah.
as the best screenplay writer.
Yeah, and I know you're not screening today, but what makes you want to keep coming back to these festivals?
The most important thing I like this film festival. I've been to a number of them. I've submitted screenplays to another other film festivals, but this is the best. I've been to the Oscars, but this is the best of them all. The reason why I say that is because it attracts people from all over the world. I've met people from all over the world: China, Australia, Africa, Europe, England, Italy, uh, and I've learned so much from them. And I remember making friends with some folks from China, the Mongolians. They come in with all their, dressed in their beautiful regalia. And you don't see that at the Oscars. You don't see that at some of the other film festivals. Like the Oscars, I call them, it's like a club, for the elite. And it's the same folks all the time. But here you meet a whole lot of people from all over the world every single year. That's why I love this film festival.
Yeah, and we get to see performances too later,
That's
so
right,
it's really
yes.
cool. Yeah.
Yes.
So, what does it feel like to have your film screened here? Like, is it really exciting for you when those past years that you have had films?
Oh yeah, it's very exciting because again the attraction from a lot of people and the atmosphere. People from all walks of life. Even some of the folks that go to the Oscars, they've come here. The folks that have given me my trophies, well-known people, and yes, to have my films screened here, it's just incredible. It's amazing.
Yeah, is there like I want to talk about a little bit your background as a filmmaker, like that first film that you got in, what was that about and how did you feel like winning an award for it and things like that?
Yeah, the first screenplay that I wrote, that I won, was a Deadly Attack. It was my first, and it was amazing. It was incredible. I was nervous. I couldn't believe it. When you've got lots of people, submitting their projects, and then you come on top, man, it's a good feeling. So it's hard to describe how I felt the very first time.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, so what were your other projects that you also came here for?
The other one was Alejandro,
Mhm.
that I was chosen as the best a screenplay, emotional screenplay, and then this time around I've written my screenplay was nominated. The one that was nominated is um, Massacre in Monkey Bay.
Mhm.
Yes, and that's the one that's actually nominated for this time around.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes,
Congratulations on that.
thank you.
What about Alejandro? What was that about?
Alejandro is one of my favorite, and that's the one that I would never let anybody direct. That I would direct it myself. It's about a young boy who was born from a dysfunctional family, and he was thrown and found in a trash can by people, and never knew who his family was. And eventually, life from that time was really hard. He ended up in a juvenile justice, getting in trouble legally, and finally getting some help from a psychologist who gave him therapy based on the trauma that he had gone through. Unfortunately, he used to be bullied by people, young boys in school, so that he ended up accidentally shooting one of the kids, and he was tried for that. The jury was hanged, and because they felt so sorry for him. But the psychologist who was treating him was able to describe to the jury the emotional trauma that causes a young boy to accidentally kill somebody else. So that is one of my favorite stories, and I would like to produce that movie at some point in time.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yes.
So you mentioned you were mostly a screenwriter before you were also director, right?
Yes.
So how does it differ working on a project where you have to take control and be the director yourself versus giving someone else the space to direct?
The good thing about that is because you know the story, and especially if the story is yours, you wrote it, and then you know all the facets that you know could be included, or you know all the factors, everything that needs to come through alive in that production, and is all your concept. Rather than somebody else who's going to produce that movie, it's not going to come out the way you would like to. So it's very important for a person who wrote it to produce it and direct it. Yeah.
Do you find there's a common theme among your films, whether it's the writing or the directing? Is there something you're always trying to convey?
Yes, I'm trying to convey to people about life and the problems, and is that there's always a way to get help, and especially people with mental illness. And by the way, by profession, I'm also a clinical psychologist, so I do write. Some of my screenplays and my movies have some kind of biological background to teach people that it's okay to get help. You know, I like to show out some of the problems that are real problems in the world, and for them to know that, well, you're not the only one. Look at this person, and then this is how they manage to get through, and that there's always help out there somewhere.
Is there any special place we can look up your films? Do you have like a social media, IMDb?
I used to have a website, but I disabled it because I'm trying to redo it, and then I'm also trying to create Facebook so they can be specific for my films, and I think other media places so that I can get myself out there. Right now, I'm just concentrating in trying to write my screenplays and be prepared to start making movies. But I need to have people to help me to create my platforms.
Yeah.
Yes.
I also really quickly, I want to ask how you found out about our festival because everyone kind of has a different story. Like, did you just run into it online or?
Actually, when I was trying to learn more about how to write, produce, and direct movies, I did a lot of research. So during that time, I came across a lot of film festivals, and I wanted to know how do I get myself, to be well known, to be recognized in terms of what I can do, because there's a lot of talent out there. The world is flooded with talent. Everybody can do something better if given a chance, but to emerge and come on top so that people can appreciate what you've done, it's not that easy. So you have to do a lot of research, a lot of networking, and reaching out to people so that you can, get ahead.
Yeah. Along with that, you just answered a little bit, but do you have anything you've learned over the years in your filmmaking career that you want to pass on to yourself in the future or to other filmmakers that are new?
Keep working hard. Keep writing, keep producing, keep directing. Don't stop, because usually talents work matures as you keep on working hard.
Yeah, that's amazing. I think that's really great advice.
Good.
So thank you so much for joining us. We hope you enjoy the rest of the evening. We still have the dinner and the performances, and we look forward to seeing your films maybe in the future. Are you working on anything right now?
Not yet.
No, yeah, just
Yes.
the ones that you had.
Just the one that
you
I
just
submitted.
had.
Yes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So hopefully we'll see you at the next one next year.
Of course. I'll be here.
Yeah, you'll be here
Yes.
5 years in a row, right? Is that what it's been?
Exactly. That's
Okay,
right.
so thank you so much. It was lovely to meet you, Paul.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you to everyone at Maya TV for watching. We hope you stick around for more. Bye-bye.